We're going to jump right into a new bunch of games and activity ideas to serve you well over the next many days. The final Halloween countdown, really, it's on. And if you calculate correctly, you are likely to have a fun family dinner of some kind. You're likely to contribute to maybe a home party or a school party sometime this week. We've got you in mind, so it's a good thing you stopped into Studio 5 today, because beyond donuts on a string and bobbing for apples, you will need a fresh list of food, of games and activities for all ages. We've got Halloween activities for home and for school. Risa Baker has an incredible roundup of ideas like I'm giddy. I cannot believe your brain just came to life in our studio in the best way. First of all, let's quantify your fun factor. How many parties are you throwing or attending in the next week or so?
Well, between community events, neighborhoods, classroom, family, everything, my daughter informed me of one more last night, 7. 7.
And you're at the heart of most of those. I know you.
Oh, and I'm going to need a vacation in November, I think.
Yeah, post-Halloween vacation. Is that
Right.
how it goes? Well, you're at the center of them for good reason. You have brought all original Risa ideas to the studio today. They are all amazing. We're going to start with games. And this first one is a yard game, right?
It is. This is a yard game. And the thing I'm so excited about with this yard game is I created the whole entire thing on my phone using an app.
Really?
The Rana Designs app. So all of these darling little ghosts are available in a design pack of hers for 99 cents.
Oh my word.
99 cents. So I sat there on my couch watching a show and created the whole thing, sent it to my print shop. They print on this beautiful large paper, 12 by 18 with these thick sheets. And it didn't cost much at all. It was basically the cost of the design pack.
They're darling. This is called the Hula Hoop Hustle.
Hula Hoop Hustle.
How do you play it?
You try to throw the hula hoop over your ghost and you catch the ghouls. So when we do this at home, this is a yard game, and you can see, I'm going to actually flip this around. These are stakes that you get from Home Depot.
Okay.
They're metal. They're for yard signs. And so, oh, there we go. And so then you just, it's made for the yard. So you just stick it right in your grass. You can put them at different levels, different heights, and then simply throw the hula hoop over the ghost.
So we've got ours for studio purposes in blocks, but you would just stick that right in the grass.
Yes, yes. And so when you throw the hoop, it may knock it over if you don't get it perfectly over, but in the yard, it will stay where it is. My son and the neighbor boy tried this out and loved it.
May I?
Yes.
I'm gonna hula hoop. Here we go. Oh, yeah, it was more like bowling in our case, but you get the idea. So cute.
Yes, thank you.
So cute. All right, come over here.
Okay.
What's this next game?
This next game is the skeleton ball toss, and it's the same story. I created the whole thing using Rana's app because, I mean, seriously, I saw the Frankenstein and the Bride of Frankenstein, and I was like, I have to use this.
They're the cutest.
They are the cutest thing I've ever seen. I have to use it somehow. So, again, created it on my phone, printed it big, like the candy corns I thought were a fun addition.
Those candy corns are amazing. Also from the Rana Design app?
Yes, yes. I just printed them big and cut them out and kind of layered them. And these are just skeleton salad tongs from the dollar store. So I simply slid a cup in from the dollar store.
Oh my goodness.
And then dollar store balls, and you just throw the balls into the cup.
This is going to be hard.
It is hard.
This is going to be very hard.
But so cute, right?
Oh my gosh. And I almost said I don't have a competitive bone in my body, but I stopped myself. No, just kidding. Yeah, this is hard. So the feedback from kids who have tried this?
My son thinks this game is the most fun game he's ever played. And I think it's because it is hard. It takes a little bit of skill.
Yeah.
And it's just unexpected. I mean, don't you think it looks like a game you bought from a boutique somewhere?
Totally.
And spend a ton of money on? It was under $10, everything.
You've dressed up the backdrop, though, for us, too.
Yeah, so this backdrop is just a piece of foam board from the dollar store as well. The thing I printed from Rana's app, and then I punched out a bunch of circles and glued them on. So not expensive.
All right,
one
last throw. Here we go. What? Oh, that was so close. That was so close. Skeleton ball toss. We love it.
Thank you.
All right, those are a couple of games. Now let's get to some activities we could do on the home front or beyond.
Yeah, so on Sunday night, my family and I made shrunken heads. And I am not kidding when I say
shrunken heads.
Shrunken heads. And my boys were like, woohoo! They were really excited. I would rival this for fun factor with carving pumpkins.
Really?
And it's like less messy. There are no seeds involved.
They look gross. They look like the bobbing head on Harry Potter.
They are gross. I know, right?
That hangs in the bus.
Yes, totally.
Magician bus.
So what you do is you get an apple, peel it, cut it in half, and core it.
Okay.
And then you just take your melon baller, your knife, whatever you can think of, and you just start making cuts. So my husband made this one and gave him eyelids and a nose and all sorts of stuff. And then you put them in the oven for 2 hours on 250. And so I did these on Sunday, so they're looking a little more shriveled than normal. But when we did it, we put it in the oven. 2 hours later, we were able to have our hot cider with a shrunken head inside and eat it. And it just tastes, it looks gross now, but it tastes like a dehydrated apple with a cooked apple on the inside.
Really?
Yeah, should we put it in a cup and see how it looks?
Yeah, let's do it, let's do it. So they're literally like an ice cube just hanging out in your drink. Okay, here it comes. Oh my gosh. These really are gross.
They are gross.
In the coolest way.
Right, but cool. And my kids were like, they thought it was really so cool.
I'll set this down
so there you have a shrunken head looking at you as you take a drink.
He's staring up at me.
Yeah.
I feel judged. I totally feel judged. But the fun factor for this, like you said, your boys, your kids, off the charts.
And they asked when they said, when can we get more apples from Grandma and Grandpa? We want to do this again. So I think this is a keeper for every year.
There's a new purpose for every orchard in Utah.
So like I say, it could be party, family activity, whatever. Figure out how to work this into your own Halloween.
What are these guys?
Okay, these are really fun. These are disappearing ghosts. So we're going to start one as I kind of tell you how to do it.
Okay.
These are made out of baking soda and water. So it's about 5 parts baking soda to 1 part water.
Okay.
And then in this cauldron here, I have vinegar, and we have these toy shotters.
Okay,
here,
can you hold this up? Here, you do it.
I'll hold it.
Okay.
Okay, we have these toy shotters. They're from Walmart. I think you get 6 for like $3. And you pull the vinegar up.
Okay, tilt it just a little bit.
Thank you.
And just go.
And then you start. Oh, can you hear it fizzing?
Oh, this ghost.
And the ghost starts to disappear. Oh, look, the eyeballs are gonna fall off.
He's melting before our eyes.
He's melting away. Perfect activity for a classroom.
Oh, my 2-year-old even would die.
Wouldn't she love it?
Fun.
I should send some home with you. Yeah, it's so fun.
Oh my gosh.
It's been so fun. Even my big kids, it's kind of mesmerizing. You just sit there and...
And he eventually disintegrates into nothing?
Yep, he just goes right away.
This is so clever.
It's fun as the eyeballs fall off, but this is really expensive and could be done on a grand, level. You can do a lot. You can form them in an ice cube tray and then pop them out. These ones I did by hand, but I wanted to bring both. You could form them like that and take them to a class and just pop them out.
So
super
fun.
Fun, right?
I would discuss on this if we didn't have a million more fun ideas to share with you. Food, let's talk food.
Okay, healthy is my goal nowadays. I want healthy for my kids for meals.
To counteract all the sugar too they're going to get.
Right, and when I said to my 6-year-old the other day, what do you want for food this week? Like, what can I make for you guys for dinner? He said, Halloween. So I'm like, okay.
Just make Halloween.
Right,
Mom.
so you have to figure out how to bring Halloween into your food. So if you take nothing else from this segment, I want the viewers to know you can spell anything with cheese. So get some letter cookie cutters and sliced cheese. You can cut out any words you want. You could cut happy birthday, Merry Christmas, anything, but we are using this for Halloween.
Clever.
And this is a pumpkin cookie cutter. I freehanded the ghost, and to make the little eyes, I just used a straw and just kind of twisted it.
Oh my gosh.
And then right here, the salad is so darling on the plate. You just dress that salad up and they're sure to want to eat it, right?
And that's Halloween on a plate as your
Halloween on a plate
requested.
Yes, and then these soup bowl pumpkin rolls are adorable. They're from Bowman's Market in Kaysville, and they are 3 for $2.50. So they're really affordable, and they just make it fun and easy. Just whip up some soup and dump it in.
That's what my mom did. That was our tradition growing up, is a pumpkin soup bowl every Halloween.
Was it really?
Yeah, I loved it.
See, we have soup bowls on Halloween, but I'd never seen the pumpkin ones, so I was just thrilled to find these.
So cute. Okay.
Okay, next we're doing a drink. This is so easy. These are sparkling lemonade. They're from Smith's. You just buy them in an 8-pack, bring them home, punch out a black circle out of paper, and then glue it on and glue a googly eye on.
Love it.
They're spooky, they're whimsical, easy peasy.
All right, down front.
Okay, these are so cute. And they are also so easy. You buy the ready-made mini pie crust, the crumb crust, graham cracker crust, fill it with pistachio pudding, which is always fabulous. And then you simply stick a ghost in and some pumpkins in. And if you want to turn it into a terrarium, you put a cup on top.
Lisa, you're amazing.
Isn't that fun?
A couple of favors to share with us quickly if you want to send a token out the door.
Yes, so these mummy wraps are a tradition at our house. I used to give them to my kids and say, your mummy loves you. They would also be great for a class party. You just simply get any candy bar, any size, shape, wrap it with fabric paper, anything you've got, and add the eyes.
Use here?
This is fake suede. I just had it in my closet, but I love it because it's not see-through.
Yeah, and the eyes, a fun
And
touch.
the eyes are really fun.
And finally?
And finally, these can be a decoration. They can be a favor. They can go in a kid's lunch for school. They are York peppermint patties, which I love because they're round, wrapped up in black crepe paper. And the trick to getting these, darling, is to put the wings up high.
Okay.
And then add eyeballs and try to do 2 different shapes or sizes.
To throw it off?
Yeah, it just makes them more whimsical and fun.
Quirky. Oh my goodness, there are not enough adjectives in the English dictionary to describe you, to describe your darling ideas. You have hit it out of the park. You're going to have a wrap-up, a complete wrap-up of all of these ideas on your website.
Yes, and on my Instagram. I kind of am sharing more there these days.
Where do we find you?
Restless Risa _Risa Baker.
Thank you so much.
Thanks,
How
Brett.
fun. You brought the fun factor in a